Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Get Fit ASAP podcast. My name's Anthony. I'm your host, and today I'm with Damian.
Hey.
Go ahead and say hi, Damian.
Hey, how's it going?
Damian is our new coach here at Sacramento location. So we want to do a little episode today, just kind of for you guys to get to know him. But Damian, what is third day today?
Fourth.
Fourth day.
Yeah,
Sorry. All
yeah,
right.
for sure.
So where'd you move from, Damian?
I moved from Amherst, Massachusetts, which is in Western Mass, but I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And how did you like living in New York?
I didn't like it at all, actually. There's too many people. There's nowhere to get away, but it's cool. When I was turned 18, I moved out to Massachusetts for college. Stayed there for 2 years after college. Worked at another gym, and then came out here.
Nice. So where are you living now?
Up in Orangevale.
Orangevale, cool.
Yeah, on my in-laws' couch.
Well, actually, he's got a pretty cool. Well, what are you about to get, though?
Yeah. So in July, we ordered a tiny house, and they're going to be delivering it, and we're going to have it on our parents' property.
Nice.
So that's going to be pretty cool.
See, I always thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to do, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I could live that close to my wife all the time. So I don't know if that's. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
We just spent 8 days in a car for 12 hours a day together,
That's
so
true.
I hope we'll be good.
That's true. If you could last that long in the car.
Right.
Nice, man. Do you ever plan on like moving the little house or the tiny house, or you just kind of like in a
Yeah.
You always, I guess, you move wherever you want, kind of,
Yeah,
right?
so we want the option to do that. Either we like to end up somewhere like close to Tahoe or down towards the coast, but we'll definitely be here for a few years and then have the freedom to do whatever with it.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. I'll have to go check it out soon because
Yeah,
I'm curious to
absolutely.
see what it looks like. I always see it on TV, but I never really see it.
Yeah, I've never seen one in
like-
person either, so I hope it works out.
It's like, oh, it's a little small. In
It
those
might
days.
be. It might be.
So when did you start doing CrossFit?
I started back in December of 2013. My mom was doing it for about 6 months at that time, and she convinced me to come take a class, and I took it. This was back in Brooklyn when I was on winter break for school, and I liked it. And then when I got back to school, I didn't know there was a CrossFit gym nearby, so I just did my own version of it in like the rec center.
Yeah.
And then a year later, I found the gym that I eventually stayed at for 5 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then were you doing like any sports before that, or you kind of just
Yeah. So
or athletically or background, I guess?
Yeah, so from when I was like 4, I did soccer, but my main sport was Taekwondo.
Oh.
My mom had Taekwondo school, and it was like a whole family thing. We all did Taekwondo, and me and my sister got pretty competitive with it, and we were able to travel. Like, we came to California to compete. We went to all these different like national level tournaments, which was pretty cool.
I know a few families that they started karate school, I guess, or you call it
Yeah.
something different, I think, but and their families like always
Yeah.
like super in it or competing and stuff like that.
Yeah, we all just grew up doing it because that's what we did.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my family. That's probably like when I have kids or whatever, it's like, yeah, they're probably gonna do CrossFit too.
Right. Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
just
saying?
grow
It's
up
like-
and it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
or even I guess any sport for that matter.
Yeah.
How long did you play soccer for?
I played from until I was senior in high school. Yeah, I played all throughout high school, and then I didn't try to. I wasn't good enough to play in college, so I just left it there.
Where'd you play?
I played mostly left midfield.
Left midfield.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we have an indoor team. Well,
Oh, really?
we used to. We haven't, or yeah. So we'll have to get you on that because
Yeah, that'd be
we
fun.
all suck. So
Really?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
I
we're
can
not
help
good.
out a little bit.
Literally, like we just run a lot.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
all
know,
it is.
I mean, that's true. That is true. No, it's fun though.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good workout for sure. Like
Yeah.
halfway down or halfway through, I'm like,
Especially indoor, it's hard to breathe
Yeah.
in there
Yeah.
sometimes, depending on the place.
when we were playing, it's like they have a swamp cooler, but it's like a bit, I mean, I don't know how big the field is, 30,000 square feet or something like
Right.
that, or the building.
Yeah.
So it's not, you ain't getting much circulation.
Right, yeah.
No, and it's hot.
That's
It's
cool.
in the middle of summer too, so
Oh, man.
it's they're probably starting a new season right now. So maybe we'll have to round some guys up
I'm
and
still
girls.
adjusting to the heat.
So
It's good though. I like this heat. It's much better than the humid
oh yeah,
New England heat.
yeah. I know it's not too bad in California as far as humidity.
Yeah.
At least in NorCal.
Right.
I'm not sure about SoCal, but
Yeah, it's nice.
so yeah, do you compete at all right now or anything like that?
No, nothing right now. Just having fun with fitness and trying to jump in on some group classes and stuff, and yeah, just be happy and healthy. That's the goal.
There you go.
Yeah.
Any goals, like, I don't know, in the near future, maybe professionally, maybe athletically, maybe, you know, I don't know, just life, or
I would like to
going a little deep now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
He's like, oh, hold on, it's 8 in the morning right now.
We're waking up. I would like to like run my own gym, whether that's for somebody else or on my own. I like being responsible for everything. I think I thrive in that kind of environment when I know like I'm the person that has
We
to
can
be
get it
looked
done
to.
however you want.
Yeah, for
or
sure.
I mean, make sure it's ever, you know, just
Yeah.
how you want it.
Yeah, the freedom to be able to do what I think is right. And athletically, I don't know. I kind of always jump back and forth like between wanting to get really strong and then wanting to get better at CrossFit. And I think right now I'm leaning towards like just doing a lot more CrossFit so I could be part of the community and participate in those kind of classes and stuff. But it changes every week. So if you ask me next week, I might want to like PR my deadlift or whatever. So
dude, it's hard, yeah. So I'm training to do a triathlon right now, but it's like, I don't want to run right now. I just want to do a wall, like, or I just want to work out with my buddies, like. So it's always a constant battle. It's like, my goal is this, but this is more fun to do this, I guess, you know.
I think that's one of the hard parts about being a decent athlete and doing CrossFit. There's so many different ways that you can take it. I'm always hopping from one way to the other, but that's also the fun of it. Like, you can never get bored because there's always so much stuff to do.
Well, that's why I love CrossFit, because literally you can be like, you know, I don't feel like lifting heavy. I'm just gonna do like a longer Metcon, or I'm gonna, you know what, let's just bro out today. Let's lift some weights, and then
it all
kind of
just
do whatever
goes
you
together.
want. Yeah, it's like
great.
Still getting in better shape, still you know, getting more fit, and then just different avenues to go by.
Absolutely.
So you're married?
Yeah, 2 years, just about coming up on August 11th. Yeah.
Nice. Kids?
No, not yet.
No kids.
Hopefully like 5 years.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, that'd be. I hope so.
There you go. I told Bree, like, we just got married in October. I was like, let's wait a little bit, you know, enjoy the marriage a little bit before.
We got some more athletic things to do before we have kids.
Yes, for sure. And then what is she CrossFits too also, right? Yeah,
so she's been CrossFitting for about a year and a half, 2 years, and she's primarily a rowing coach.
Nice.
Yeah, so back in Massachusetts, she coached CrossFit, and she also coached at a boarding school for rowing. And then she'll be coaching rowing out here too.
Nice. Yeah. That's cool. Rowing's hard, so.
Yeah, it messes you up. It messes your body up pretty good. So she's still trying to recover 2 years after college.
Yeah. Well, especially like, I know we just use the ergs, but in real rowing, if you're using a single oar, right, you're always like one side kind of leaned over.
Yeah. Very unilateral. She rowed, I think, the same side for 8 years, and that'll
I'll be walking around like
and thousands of reps. Yeah, some of them do have like a lean, or like their hips are kind of different, or one lat is huge and the other one's not that developed, and it's kind of funky. Yeah, you can tell when you see like high level rowers, like, yep, that person's screwed up.
Well, it's just like hours, right, of doing the same movement.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
And just because do they do like preventable stuff or prevention stuff? Like, do they do like a lot of single arm stuff to try to build up the other side, or is it only so much you can do? Or
I think there's a ton you could do, and if you have a good strength and conditioning program, you could prevent a lot of that stuff. But unfortunately, she didn't have a great one, and they just kind of had like a templated program that the coach used for all of their sports. So the soccer team was doing the same program as the rowing team was, and they need much different things. So unfortunately,
it's not
I don't
like
think
the
she
same
got the
time
best
domains
of it.
or
No, it's not the same muscle
systems
groups, and like they do so much pulling with one side. You want to balance it with some pushing as well, and a lot of them were like hinging intolerant, so they like squatted all of their rowing. That's what she had. So then when she came into the gym, her squat was like 25% more than her deadlift, and that's not what you want to happen. So that messed up, like that changes your body mechanics, and it messed up her back pretty good. So we worked a lot on trying to fix that, and since we did, it got a lot better. So I think if her strength coach did a better job in college, she would have been in a better place now.
Well, did she get hurt at all too? Like, from that? Because I guarantee you, like, if you're that imbalanced, like something, you're gonna get something.
A lot of the girls on her team hurt their backs at some point, like either rib stress fractures, or just like overall just too much tension in their body. And her senior year, she had to like not race a lot because she was just in so much pain all the time.
I think we were telling that.
Yeah, and I think it was just her body was just so tight and overused that everything just hurt.
Well, yeah, because if you're hurting, not even just like a big, acute injury, but it's chronic injury of just every day just in pain, or every day aching and then not sleeping well, and then
it builds a lot.
Gets quick.
Yeah,
it's tiring quick.
Yep, absolutely. And especially when that's kind of your job, like if you're a scholarship athlete, and there's an emotional aspect of like I need to perform well, but yet I hurt so much, it makes it even worse. There's a lot of pressure,
yeah.
And the coaches want you to perform.
Exactly, even especially at that level, like they'll just pop. The next person who's in line will just pop in, basically.
And you don't want to let your team down, so it's a lot of stuff going on. But she's a lot healthier now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. What kind of guys segue into your coaching? Anything in particular that you specialize in, or you love about, or love coaching more than the other, or like?
I've always been big into gymnastics. Like nice. When I did Taekwondo, I competed in sparring, but I also did a lot of demonstrations. Like I did a lot of aerial acrobatic type things.
You doing parkour?
No parkour at all. But
that's all you see nowadays,
Yeah, of course. No parkour, but
I was waiting for you to jump up on this thing.
Yeah, I can probably run on that.
Oh shit,
that's out of frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did a lot of like flips and splits and all that kind of stuff. So I've always been interested in like body control through gymnastics. But I also spend most of my time weightlifting, because I just like being strong, and so I like the power lifts a lot. Deadlift, squat, bench press. I think that's probably one of my specialties. So
nice.
I like either of those especially.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you do like certain programs? Do you do like powerlifting like actual programs, or do you kind of just like supplement it with your CrossFit workouts? Or
yeah, so I kind of dabble with everything. I did a lot of programming for people individually the last few years, so I kind of always want to test stuff out before I use it. The last 3 months I did like a powerlifting focused program just to kind of see how my body would adapt to it, and it worked out really well. And it was basically just deadlift, squat, and bench a few times a week. But now I'm trying to figure out a balance. I'm always trying to figure out how to combine like aesthetics and then strength and then CrossFit all together. Yeah, and it's a little bit challenging. Just depends on how much time you have in the day and how much time you want to dedicate to your own training versus your professional career. So I'm always trying to figure out the blend of that. Because it has to be a trade-off. It's really hard to do like a really good job coaching or managing a gym, and also at the same time performing and training for 2 to 3 hours a day,
like that,
which I'm sure you can relate to.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now it's, I noticed that if I just do like an hour a day, like I could do work, be fine. Like literally, I could do an hour a day every day and not probably take a rest day at all.
Yeah.
I'll probably be just totally fine.
Yeah.
When you get into that 2 or 3 hours, then you're like, well, now I need to take a nap, or now I need to
eat more, or take more time to recover. Yeah.
So that extra, like, oh, I'm just doing an hour more of lifting or working out, or maybe 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Just that little bit extra adds like 3 more hours in the day, just because you got to recover more, or you're just tired, and then you're like, oh, you're not going to do the other work as well because you're tired or whatever.
Yeah. It's all about managing priorities, I think.
Yeah. Only got so much fuel in tank, so it's like. No, but I just did I didn't just do it, but I did the conjugate CrossFit
cool.
cert. It was actually a while ago. It was a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty interesting because I've always, I guess CrossFit always kind of supported West Side or that type, that type of powerlifting training, but always kind of intrigued me too. So I did that class, and I learned quite a few things. But Louis does like a lot of videos too, where it's like you almost learn more just from watching that, honestly.
Yeah, he's a fun dude to watch.
Yeah, he's pretty. No, well, the thing is, I have to watch this thing like 3 times because I don't know what the hell he's saying for the first. Actually, probably more than that. Probably like 10 times. Because like he talks so fast, and he's like, I think he skips stuff. Like
his voice is very unique.
Yeah.
We're
in 1982 when we did 107. I'm like, he knows all the numbers for like exact dates. I'm like, holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
But have you ever done anything like conjugate or something or anything like that in your training, or?
I messed around with it a little bit. Yeah. I didn't have a lot of the equipment that needed for like a true West Side program, like all the bands and chains and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's what held me back the most. But I always like listening to him talk and hearing his ideas on it, because obviously he's doing something.
He's an innovator too. He's always looking for something new, I feel like.
And I just watched a video recently. He has a lot of cool machines that he had developed, and like. It's just cool to see, like, we need to train these things, and he just built all of these different machines to accomplish exactly what he wanted. So he's a cool dude to watch for sure.
Well, I really like how he tests everything out himself and to see if it works or not, rather than kind of making just a theory and then like oh yeah, this works, and there's no really data behind it, you know what I'm saying? So then like, I really liked how he tests every single thing, like, no, this is what happened. This bench went up this much from this much because we did this, and that's the only thing we changed, or, you know, he's just so knowledgeable. So I
think you got to do that.
Yeah.
It builds a lot more respect from your athletes, I think.
Oh, for sure. And then like, you know what they're going through too, and how they're feeling, and then you can coach them better, and then hey, is this normal or not? Like, you know, oh yeah, don't worry about it, I felt like that too, like, you know, halfway through. Or
relatability.
Yeah, like, oh no, I'm really tired, like, oh, I didn't feel that, you know. So it's just interesting, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot, man, I don't know, anything else you kind of, any cool hobbies, cool things people should know about you?
Oh man, I don't know.
He's all day 4, dude. Going to the bank right now.
I like anything outdoors. That's one of the things I'm excited about, being out here, like just
you
going
hiking
on
stuff,
trail.
or?
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to go up to Tahoe soon, because I went hiking up there once, so I really liked it out there. I'd like to go there more.
You ever been to Yosemite?
No, but I plan to. Yeah, on our drive out here, we saw the Grand Canyon, and we saw like the Petrified Forest and stuff, so that was cool. Yosemite is definitely one of the next ones we're going to go to. We spent a lot of time on the river. We're right by, I guess, Lake Natoma, and we paddleboard and kayak a lot, so trying to do a lot more of that. But yeah, I just like being outdoor, being in the gym, hanging out with people.
Did they have that stuff in Massachusetts, like that kind of outdoor stuff? Or?
Yeah, kind of, but it was on a different scale. Like, we had that kind of stuff, but your forest was like, you were never 5 minutes away from like civilization, whereas here I feel like you can go out and you can be like an hour away from the closest person, and I kind of like that solidarity.
Or, you know, even too, that's probably why everyone wants to live in California, but you could be an hour away from Tahoe in the mountains of snowboard. It could be an hour away from the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So then it's kind of hour from 100-degree weather, and then you know, hour away from, well, a little bit more than an hour, but
a little bit.
Get a little bit of everything. You snowboard at all, or anything like that in the winter?
I used to ski a lot. I stopped when I went to college, but I would like to pick it up now. I might try snowboarding just to start fresh, and obviously we got some good mountains around here, so I want to learn how to do that, and like do that with my kids and stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely. I want to learn how to surf too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got to pass Tahoe, so we can go.
Oh really?
There.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Cool,
guys. Well, if you have any questions for Damian, go ahead and let us know. Make sure you say hi to him when you see him in Sac.